Let's find and launch a product in under 20 minutes. What's poppin', people? It's your boy the Beast of Ecom, and I am back with another video dropping nothing but you already know, value bombs. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump live inside of my Facebook account, try and find a dropshipping product on my news feed, and then do some analysis on it, see if we can find it in AliExpress. And then what I'm going to do is jump into my Facebook ads account and show you how I would structure up a testing campaign to test this product, all in under 20 minutes. So watching all of this video, you're going to understand my thought process when I'm going through, and most importantly, understand how I would go about testing a product in Facebook ads. If I could ask you to do just one thing before we move forward, that would be just like this video. Doesn't cost you anything, helps out the channel a lot, and most importantly helps the channel grow, and of course lets me know that you enjoy this content. So drop a like on this video, and also if you've got any comments of anything on this video, okay, let me know down below, comments and questions, and I will be going through and answering as many as I possibly can. So let's quit the talking, let's jump into Facebook and let's try and find a product. Okay, let's see what we can find here. Okay, so we've got this product here. Let's see what it is. Rose Light. Okay, that's potentially a product that we could try out. Let's keep scrolling, see if there's anything else here. Okay, Sleep Dream. Looks like it's a neck pain product. Okay, let's keep that there as well, see what that is, and see what else we've got, see if there's anything else that I'm getting targeted by that looks like a brand. So no, I'm not interested in that. And let's see if there's anything else. No, I don't want that. Just to see if there's anything else. Teeth whitening, but that looks like a brand. Okay, so let's see what we've got for those two products. Okay, see what we can potentially find with these. Okay, so this product, and then we've got this other product here. So first things first is what I always like to do is I like to go through to the website. So if we scroll back up to the product, and let's just head to their website. Shop now, and let's just click shop now on here as well, so we can see what prices we're dealing with here. Another thing we like to do is I like to go on this page transparency and see if they're running ads and how long they've been running ads for. Okay, so this is the Rose Light, so we want to go to Go Ads Library, and we want to have a look and see. Okay, so I'm on United Kingdom, they've got 110 ads there. Okay, so they've been running for quite some time. 8th of May. Okay, and let's check these guys out as well. So page transparency, I want to go to Ads Library, and let's just click on that there. Okay, so they've been running since around the 30th of April, so that's a long time. That's decent. Okay, so we know that these guys are making some money. They've also got retargeting adverts as well. Use promo Sleep 15, which means that they've been running this for a long period of time as well, which means you know, you're not going to run retargeting adverts if you haven't got enough customer data. So okay, we've got two potential products here that we can go with. Okay, one thing I would probably go for out of these two would probably be the Sleep product rather than this this other one, mainly due to this is just more up my street, if I'm being perfectly honest. Let's see if we can first and foremost find, this is very high ticket, so not going to be much of an impulse product buy, so you're going to have to focus a lot more on retargeting than you know, an impulse buy. So let's leave this product Okay, the rows are light for now, and let's just focus on this product here. Let's head to AliExpress and see if we can find something like this. So what product have we got? It's called a cervical, I think they're called cervical pillows. What are they called? Cervical sleep pillows, I believe. If we head to their website, sleep. Okay, so let's see if we can. Cervical. There we go. Cervical pillow. Okay. Okay, so we can see it's being sold pretty well. Okay, that looks like the same product to me. They just branded it. Okay. So let's sort by orders. And we can see here we can get it for around about $15. These guys are selling it for $54. Okay, they've got two different sizes. So for the normal one, we're looking at this $15, and obviously they've got a larger sized one for $22. And I think for that one there, for the larger one, they charge $70. So there's enough margin in the product. They're more than tripling it, 246. So they're tripling the price, which tells me that there's enough profit in the product. Okay, so obviously we could source this product. We have known that these guys are running adverts for the product. You can see that they're running retargeting adverts for a long period of time. And we know that they've got some data here as well. So one thing I'll be looking to do now is building this inside of Facebook to see if we could launch it. So we found the product. We know that we validated it by these guys are running adverts to it. They've got a decent looking website here. We know that we can actually source the product on AliExpress as well. Okay. One thing I'll be looking at as well is the shipping as well, seeing if they can offer any sort of different shipping. We can see that we can do e-packet, but you know, as of now, e-packet is kind of slow, so I would take that into account. But let's jump into Facebook and see if we can how will we go about actually targeting for this product and building out a campaign for this product. Now, this is a fresh ad account. One thing I'm not going to do, of course, is set up a product page, and I've not got a video for this. So I'm going to be more about actually creating it and also showing you how I would create like the ad copy for it. Obviously, I've not got a video. But one thing you want to do is click create, and then we could just call this WC sleep pillow. Okay, to start off with. Traffic, we want to go to a conversions campaign. I personally like to turn CBO off. If I'm being perfectly honest, I still use ABO. Now, depending on the countries that you're going to use, you could do the top, English-speaking countries, or you can do just e-packet countries if you really wanted to. So if you're doing that, we could just do top English, okay, and then we would do. I'd see generally this product for people who are 35 and over. I think that's where you're going to get most of your conversions from, if I'm being perfectly honest. 35 and over. We want to do whatever the interest is, and I'll talk about that in a moment. I generally like to do Facebook and IG to start with, and also what I like to know is the size of the audience. Okay. So that's my kind of naming structure, if I'm being perfectly honest. That's how I like to name things. And then obviously we'll just have creative 1 to start off with. Save that to draft. And now we have to go in it and customize things. Okay, so starting off at the ad set level, okay, obviously I haven't got a pixel at the moment in time. You would add all of that into your mix. But going down here, budget, generally you could go for $10, okay, and obviously we want to put in all of our countries. Now again, I'm not going to put all of them in because it would take a long time, but you want to go for your Australia, all of your top 5 basically. How do you spell Australia? There we go. Australia, New Zealand, and then I'd like to go for like Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Germany could be one, not Bayern Munich. Germany, Netherlands, Ireland. But you can basically, one thing I like to do is just go onto like Wikipedia and find out what the top main English speaking countries are. If they've got over 50% and they're still e-packet, then I'd like to use that. I like to change it to people living in this location rather than people living or recently in this location. Okay, and of course down here you'd want to put your ages in. This is generally a product for people who are men and women. So I'm just going to set this to 35. Men and women. I like to untick this, okay? All placements, or you can change to manual placements. So like I've got at the top of here, I'm only going to do Facebook and IG to start off with in the news feeds, okay? You can do, I either do this or I do automatic placements, so either or. So if we just take off that, take off this, take off this, take off this, take off this, and that one, there we go. So we've got Instagram feed and news feeds, okay? What else have we got down here? Generally I either like to have it on this, but recently I've been having it on 1 day click for top of the funnel. It's been working pretty good, so I've been changing most of the time to 1 day click. Again, this doesn't have much of a change on your conversions, if I'm being perfectly honest. It just depends on, it will just impact when the conversions are reported, okay? So there we go, we've got all of that in there. Now we want to pick our interest, okay, to start off with. Now a lot of people get caught up with targeting and those kind of things, but again, for this, if we're selling a pillow, first thing I want to do is see if there's a pillow in there. If I can target it, then cool. And as you can see, we can target pillow. We've got 8.6 million people there. So what I like to do is put 8.6M just to show me how much of room I've got to scale when an ad set's working, okay? That's just that. So there we go, we've got that one to start off with, and now we need to do creative, okay? I generally like to start with 3 creatives, but let's just go with any random page I've got here. There we go, I've just got some random page. Don't run anything from this page anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. And again, I've not got anything. I'm just going to add in anything random just to, you know, for the purpose of this video. Okay, we've got a picture here, and let me just put in a URL, any random URL .myspace.com. There we go. Okay, and what we want to do, of course, you make sure that you've got all your pixel and those kind of things set up. We want to change this button to shop now, okay? And once we've done that, now what we want to do is write our creative, okay? So basically, if we're selling a sleep pillow, you know, we could do something along the lines of, are you ready for your best night's sleep? Basically, with the first sentence, you want to just kind of, you know, ask a question or something like that, which kind of intrigues people. The most important thing is going to be your picture or your video thumbnail, and then the first 2 lines of copy. Now, people will only see these first 2 lines. So that would be something that I would use. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch over here to get some emojis, because I like to use emojis, okay, as well. So that could be 1 line. Are you ready for your best night's sleep? Or we could have something along the lines of find out why, you know, millions of people are sleeping better with this pillow, okay? So that could be something else. And if we get some emojis here, let's see if we've got some put some emojis there. And what I like to do is, again, this is all off the top of my head here. Again, I would give this obviously some more thought, but just to show you guys, give you an example. No more sleepless nights. And then we could put in whatever the benefits are here. The most important about creative, okay, ad copy should I say, is the first line is to intrigue and stop the scroll as best as you possibly can. Then you want to unveil the benefits of the product, okay, and try to make it emotionally connecting. So obviously people who have sleepless nights, again, it's one of those things which is annoying, and you could put the, you know, wake up feeling fresh. You know, that would be another thing. Or again, you don't want to say, you know, what it kind of, again, with selling a product like this as well, you have to be very wary of Facebook rejecting it. So don't mention anything about aligning the spine or you know, helping correct neck pain and those kind of things. Avoid those kind of words because you know, you got a higher chance of getting your ad rejected. So no more sleepless nights, wake up feeling fresh. You know, and you could put something along the lines of loved. Let's get a different emoji in there. Have we got a star? Rated #1 or something along those lines, okay? And then you just literally have a call to action. Okay, and where's the, there we go. And then you www.myspace.com. Okay, and then the headline would basically be the main key feature of it. So I would probably get a and then in here you could obviously just put in some stars, reviews or something along those lines, okay? That's generally how you would set things up. Again, this looks a little bit different, obviously because we've not got the pillow actually there, but that would be how I would set things up to start off with. One thing I would also do as well is when it comes to writing copy as well, is there's three main components of it. The first component is, I like to call it the ABC system. First and foremost, attention, okay? So get the reader's attention, find out why millions of people are sleeping better with this pillow, which is gonna get someone's attention with a scroll stopper. Then B is the benefits, as we've got here, obviously no more sleepless nights, wake up feeling fresh, rated by, you know, #1 rated. That's not the best thing, I would obviously give that a little bit more thought, okay? But the benefits there. And then the C part of the system is the call to action, which is obviously order here, get yours here, get it today, 50% off here, whatever it may be, okay? So we would do that. One thing I would also do is I would duplicate this as well. I wonder how long we've got. So I'm on 17 minutes. So I've got 3 minutes left. So one thing I'll do is I would do this and I would do a creative 2. Okay, now with the creative 2, I'm not going to actually create the creative 2, but one thing I would do with this, I always like to have 2 to 3 creatives. I would change out the thumbnail if this was a video, or I would change out the ad copy, okay, and keep the thumbnail the same, the video the same. So always isolate just one variable when testing, and again, you could do this once or 3 times, so you've got 3 different creatives. Another thing you will have to do as well, this ad account, I'm not sure if it's got an actual if it's got any payment connected to it, but then one thing you would have to do is you would have to make sure that all of these have the same ad ID. Now if we go into here as well, one thing I would do is, let's go into the ad set and make changes to this. So pillow, head back into the targeting. So pillow, and what I like to do is obviously that's the pillow there. And I would start off with 8 ad sets. So I would duplicate this, turn that off, and put that to 7. Okay. This way you want to make sure that you've got one interest per ad set, okay, a different interest per ad set, so we can test to see which one is going to do the best. Now it's just a case of just changing out these this one here, this interest here. So we can click generally suggestions, and that's generally what I like to do. And if we're selling a pillow, where do people sleep with pillows? In the bed. Okay. Again, it's not rocket science when it comes to targeting. I don't go over the board. And then what I do is basically just go through, and then obviously we've got bed here, 24M. And then what I would do is unselect this. And what have we got next? Obviously, of course, people use a bed in the bedroom as well. That would be another one. And that is 23mm. Of course, this product here as well is something to do with the neck as well. So I would see if we could target neck as well. That is one that we can use. $12 million. We're on 20 minutes now, so I'm a little bit over the time here, but let's just go through, finish this, and we'll be done. So neck, vertebrae and cervical, because I know that those are to do with the neck as well. So we've got 1.3. I know that that is the back of the neck off the top of my head, so that would be a decent one to use. That's 1.3. And we've got spinal cord, could be another one. So basically all I'm doing with this is you'd analyze what the product is, find out who your potential avatar is, okay, of someone who would like this product, and then we would just go in and find related interests to that. I don't go too deep when it comes to, you know, targeting. It's basically just using the suggestions and using logic. You know, like for example, if we scroll down here, old age may be one, massage may be another one, but hip is not really going to be one, even though it's suggested. Again, with knee, it's just using logic and the suggestions tool. So that's how I do things. Old age could potentially be one. People, I'm not saying that every old person has you know, bad neck, but hey, it's probably more common. We've got 25mm. So you just want a range of, and if we go back, let's just type in the keyword again and see if there's any other one that we could potentially use, which we haven't already. Pillow. Let's see, we've got bed, sleep. I'm surprised we didn't even manage to put sleep in. So there we go, we'll use sleep as the last one, 53mm, which is fairly large actually, but we'll roll with it. So as you can see there, we are done in around about 22 minutes. This would be all set up. One thing I would do is, like I've mentioned, once we've got this all set up, is double check over absolutely everything, okay? And what you would do is when you publish just one ad set, what I like to do is publish one ad set and get the ad IDs of these, okay? Let me see if I can just do it. I'm not sure if it will show me, because I think I've got to add up payment and all those kind of things. Yeah, it looks like I've got to set up payment, which I haven't done for this. But basically, we would publish this, and what you can do is collect the ad ID. And then what we would do is we would go through all of these ones here. And where it says use existing post, we would click on this, and we would then post in the ad ID in there, so that we've got, so that basically what happens is every single ad is running the same ad, so that all of the collective social proof will go to that one ad. So hopefully you got some value from this video in learning how to quickly find a product and then how to set up the campaign to test things out. So hopefully you got some value from this video. If you did, then please, of course, like I mentioned, drop a like on this video. Doesn't cost you anything and helps out the channel and helps this video grow. And of course, if you have got any questions of anything that I've covered or comments, positive, let me know down below. Drop a comment and I'll try and answer as many questions as I possibly can. Also, if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on so that you stay up to date with all of my latest content. If you haven't yet, then make sure you go get a copy of my 100% free ebook. Covers pretty much everything you need to know about dropshipping, and it's 100% free. I'll leave a link for that down below in the description and in the comments. Hit me up on Instagram, drop me a like, drop me a DM, drop me a comment, and we can try and connect on there. But that is it for this video. Most importantly, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.